fully appointed, gourmet chef-inspired kitchens, refined modern bathrooms, and a private two-car garage. Each detail designed to elevate the way you live. Whether you're stepping into home ownership or building your investment future, Taj Diamond offers unmatched advantages. Flexible payment plans, an optional leaseback income program, and up to 50% in-house financing for up to 10 years. Taj Diamond was built by a powerhouse team of licensed architects and engineers with more than 50 years of global experience and over 6,000 homes constructed across the world. Taj Diamond isn't just a place to live, it's a legacy in the making. Your future begins here.
Planning for the holidays? KC Candy lights the way. Fruity gummies, candy canes, toffees, sweeten up your day. Marshmallows shaped with flair, joy and flavor everywhere. Stockings, parties, gift box cheer. KC Candy's treats are here. Find us near your favorite store or come on by KC Factory's Couva outlet. Call 636-MINT today. KC Candy's on its way.
Give meaningful gifts to improve and maintain good health and longer life naturally. At Modern Caribbean Enterprises Limited, we have a wide range of trusted products designed to support, strengthen, and improve the health of your entire family. From head to toe, we've got everything to keep your family feeling great and looking amazing this holiday season. Get special discounts, free giveaways, plus $100 off Detox Spa Session. Gift certificates also available.
Do you think all feminine pads are the same? Think again. This is Naturals Reinvented. Naturals maternity and incontinence pads with totally reinvented ultra-thin gel technology provide leak and odor-free comfort, high absorbency and advanced protection, ensuring you remain secure and dry. This is Naturals like never before. Naturals family of personal care products available nationwide.
At Passad's Tasers 1 of 5. Toyota. Shop and win. Pick up and drive. Toyota. Win 1 of 5 Toyota Tasers with Passad's the Food King. Spend $300 or more at any Passad's or Bright Ideas to enter, and you can be driving away with a brand new Toyota Taser in the new year. That's 5 times the joy with Passad's. Promotion ends January 14th, 2026. Check our socials for details. NLCD approach. Shop and win. Pick up and drive. The Food King.
Meet new plates. Plate Boss is T&T's #1 number plate manufacturer. Get bone-style number plates with styles to match your ride from just $325 a pair. Ready in 15 minutes with free installation included. Come on down to Amethyst Avenue, Couva, and get bossed up today.
This Christmas, give the gift that defines luxury. Prestige Ideas brings you designer sunglasses, iconic watches, and the world's finest fragrances. Step into elegance and wrap something unforgettable. Prestige Ideas.
We've got fantastic news. Rampy's Bar is the cheapest bar on the island. We have prices no one can beat. It's Rampy's $10 Madness. Pilsner $10, Stag $10, Carib $10, Rude Boy Stout $10, 420 Passion and Original $10. Rally your crew and head to Rampy's Bar in Atlantic Plaza, Point Lisas or High Street, Siparia. We provide the safest environment so the vibe never stops. Entertainment, food, drinks at its best. $10 Madness only at the cheapest bar on the island. Rampy's Bar, where the fun is high and the prices are low.
Hey, SNS Persad Christmas real nice. Christmas hampers, baskets in every size. Snack bags ready for the kids' party. Grocery vouchers too on the daily, so come down quick. Door delay. SNS have deals to make your holiday. 4 locations for shopping by Yarrow, Rio Claro, and Freeport as well. Free delivery we offer, and remember it's simple to pay online. Food, gifts, joy, everything you need. Christmas shopping, SNS always lead. Yo!
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses, and sunglasses, starting at just $595 to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chiguanas, or Rio Claro.
Men, it's time to level up your wardrobe. Find all your top designer brands in one stylish stop. Premium fits, fresh arrivals, and looks that make a statement. From Calvin Klein polos to Psycho Bunny tees, sharp dress shades, high quality jeans, shorts, watches, shades, and even luxury cologne. Everything you need to look your best is right here. Plus, enjoy nationwide delivery wherever you are. We're conveniently located at Twin Walls, Gulfview. Call us at 780-5000. Your brand, your style, your store, Silver Tag Menswear.
This Christmas, make every celebration unforgettable with Suku's Limited. Suku's is your nationwide distributor for the finest wines and spirits for both wholesale and retail. Get holiday favorites like Bottega Line, Ponche Caribe, Tequila Rose, 360 Vodka, Lianes Liqueurs, 10XO Rum, 5 Farms Irish Cream, McCormick Vodka, Broker's Gin and more, plus delicious cocktail syrups to elevate every drink. At Suku's, we have everything to make your Christmas merry. Head down to 70 Queen Street, Marabella, for a wide variety and truly fantastic prices. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram.
This Christmas, Variety Supplies has the deals for you. Save big with unbeatable holiday specials. White Oak 750 ml 125, 1 liter 155, 1.75 liters 265. Forest Park Puncheon 750 ml 178, 1 liter 235, 1.75 liters 420. Mabel Ketchup 3 for 20, Swiss Lasagna 2 for 25, Alina Sausage 4 for 20, Pringles $20, Danish Butter Cookies $15.99, Fruit of Pool Kids 2 cases for 100, and so much more in store. Make your way down to the largest home store in the Caribbean, Variety Supplies, where we have everything for you at prices you love.
The Fab India Expo calls its final extension. No more delays. We're definitely closing on November 30th. Enjoy up to 80% off store-wide on furniture, clothing, jewelry, home decor, and so much more. Thank you to all our loyal customers for your love and support. We'll see you again next year, March. The Fab India Expo. Hurry before it's all gone.
Ho, 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 ho! Merry Christmas!
It's the Mid-Center Mall Christmas Market from December 5th to the 28th. Experience the magic of the season with over 300 local and international merchants, multiple restaurants, and daily stage performances. Fun for the entire family with a bouncy castle for the kids and the perfect place for Christmas shopping. The Mid-Center Mall Christmas Market, where the spirit of Christmas comes alive.
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $3.95. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavor.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with Aja Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait, choose Aja Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with Aja Nutrition.
Limited has been a trusted source for quality local and imported lumber. And for the last 10, our hardware division has delivered everything from top-grade tools to electrical, plumbing, and building supplies. Saran Sampeth, everything for your home repair and construction projects.
Live life well. From Vitabiotics, the UK's #1 vitamin company.
Steffi's Pharmacy, we're always here. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. because your health never takes a day off. From prescriptions to groceries, cosmetics, and baby care, Steffi's Pharmacy is the heart of the community. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Google Maps. Easy to find, impossible to forget.
Celebrate the season with Dynasty Customs Design Studio. We design and manufacture signage for businesses and events, offering top-quality signage materials, craft items, and luxury vinyls. With over 20 years of experience, trust Dynasty Customs to make your brand shine bright this Christmas.
Keep your stock off the floor. Optimize your warehouse with premium selective pallet racking from Boaster US Company Limited, designed to maximize vertical space and boost efficiency. Get organized today. Create a smarter, more effective storage solution. Call Boaster at 724-2262.
Mata Imports Limited, the #1 pickup shop for the best quality, price and service. Check out their showroom at number 750 Papuri Road, Lower Barapore, for a wide variety of 4x4, SUV and car accessories. You name it, they have it. Mata Imports has all the latest items in the market. The 4x4 boss is always taking you to the next level in the automotive industry. So contact them today at 654-5234 or 360-8773 for further information.
I.A.N TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retinal, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 EYES for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N TT, taking eye care into the future.
Jingle all the way to huge holiday savings from Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishings Limited. Our prices affordable, our quality top-notch. Find refrigerators, Alpunkt line of German stainless steel chest freezers, stoves, washers, dryers, televisions and a wide range of small appliances, all in the major brands you love. Plus, experience pure relaxation with our exclusive Relax King brand. Make your way down to number 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport and grab yours today. Choose Ramesh & Sons first this Christmas and let's create your living space the easy way.
This Christmas, every home has a story. Tell yours with bright ideas. From sparkling trees, beautiful decor, and dazzling lights to curtains, flowers, tableware, appliances, gifts, and gadgets. Everything you need is right here at unbeatable prices. Massive savings, special deals, low prices you won't find anywhere else. So step inside and see why everyone's saying it's where moments are made magical. Why wait? It's Santa's Workshop, just with better parking. Turn your home into a holiday wonderland and your moments into memories with Bright Ideas. Visit Bright Ideas, where moments are made magical.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
Welcome to eFix Investments Limited, your one-stop destination for all your home essentials. Transform your bathroom with our exquisite range of showers, enclosures, luxury bathtubs, modern toilets, faucets, ceramic sinks and vanities. Enhance your kitchen with our stainless steel sinks. Our extensive selection includes bath, kitchen accessories as well as security doors. Visit our showroom today at Southern Main Road, Homeland Gardens, Cunupia, and let your dream home become a reality. Call us at 665-2282 or 671-2282. eFix Investments Limited, your home, your style, our passion.
At CTS College Private Secondary School, we understand that every student learns differently. This is why we provide them with the freedom to choose their ideal workload. With full-time and part-time classes delivered face-to-face and online, and dedicated teachers to help them reach their academic goals. We also provide regular updates to students and parents. Plus, we have affordable rates and flexible payment terms. Enroll today at CTS College.
Now this is Radical Trading, you know that? And them have everything to cover anything. Radical Trading have the best fabric designs for your upholstery needs, yeah? So furniture, car, boat, tent, even material for school bags.
This will look really nice on my couch, boy.
They even making pillow too.
Sprang.
Oui?
Oh shucks, I forget the money.
Serious?
They could pay for it for me.
Me and my big mouth boy, I wonder if Radical get thing to cover mouth yet.
Radical Trading, 4 locations nationwide.
Yo.
there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the street. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We go, there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really, really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fender. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N, this is Crime Watch, and we are back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, it's the 5th of January. It's the 5th. I believe my grandmother was born sometime January month. I'm trying to remember the date, but I have to get it from my mother. Yeah, as I'm telling you, 5th of January, I have to remember the date. But anyhow, ladies and gentlemen, all those of you who are locked on all over the world, a special good evening to you. Well, we have seen a lot happen over the weekend. A lot. Okay, you have a photograph of her? Okay, yeah, and also, ladies and gentlemen, I'm sure you are aware, but the whole world is aware what took place in Venezuela on Saturday morning. Yeah, it was really, really something else when they started the bombing and whatnot, and the mission to get Maduro, and it was really something. It was really, really something else. So many things have happened, but nevertheless, ladies and gentlemen, also I got some news for you, but I just don't know how to tell you this, and it is in connection with the. That's all I can tell you. Remember the baby that you saw that creeped out of the house and went straight into the pool? Yeah, that's the baby that died after, that baby died in Diego Martin. I'm trying to get the address here. December the 31st in Diego Martin, and the baby creeped and creeped and creeped and creeped. I got something to tell you with respect to that case, and it's very, very sad, and it's a wake-up call to watch toddlers. It's really, really a wake-up call. It is a wake-up call. And a lot of you might whoever get upset with me, too bad, but the child had time to go all around the house. All around the house, the child had gone. So also, ladies and gentlemen, I will tell you when we come back. Also, President Maduro states, I am innocent. I am still President Maduro. Maduro defies U.S. court in shackled Manhattan appearance. Outside Venezuela, ousted Venezuelan leader Nicolas Maduro pleaded not guilty to U.S. federal drug charges during his first court appearance in Manhattan on Monday. You're seeing the images as you see videos and whatnot, insisting the proceedings were illegitimate and declaring, I am innocent, I am still the president of my country. Maduro appeared in shackles and orange jail slippers before U.S. District Judge Alvin Hellerstein. Addressing the court through an interpreter and describing himself as a decent man. When asked to confirm his identity, he initially responded by asserting his claim to Venezuelan presidency before later acknowledging his name stated by the court. His wife, Celia Flores, also appeared, pleaded not guilty, identifying herself as Venezuela First Lady before advised by the judge to limit her remarks, she denied all allegations, saying she was completely innocent. Maduro and Flores are among 6 defendants named in superseding indictment, accusing them of conspiring with international drug traffickers over a 25-year period. Both are currently held at the MDC Brooklyn Detention Center. Protesters gathered outside the courthouse, with some calling for Maduro's release and others supporting his prosecution. The case is expected to have significant political and diplomatic implications. And as we continue, on the morning of Saturday, January 3rd, 2026, the U.S. military forces carried out a large-scale operation in Caracas, Venezuela, aimed at seizing Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife, Celia Flores. Helicopters carrying U.S. Special Forces reportedly arrived at Maduro's compound around 2:01 a.m. and he and Flores were taken into custody during the early hours raid. After, they were flown first to a U.S. naval ship off the Venezuelan coast and then to the United States, where they were transported to New York to face federal narcotic-related offenses. So you're seeing images and videos here. Ladies and gentlemen, how the U.S. captured Nicolas Maduro, Joint Chief Chairman, details Caracas operation element of surprise. The United States military has outlined how Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro and his wife were captured during a high-intensity operation in Caracas, details of which were revealed at a press briefing hosted by U.S. President Donald Trump on Saturday, January 3rd. Chairman of the Joint Chief of Staff, General Dan Kane, who visited Trinidad and Tobago just weeks ago, addressed the media alongside Trump and provided the information. So what we're going to do, we're going to take a fast break, and when we come back, we'll take you to that.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Chiclesia Limited, the Caribbean's largest manufacturers of plain and printed paper bags, leaders in plastic bags, vermicelli, split piece powder, and greaseproof paper, ideal for doubles, french fries, and sandwiches. Supplying stores nationwide. For quality products, trust Chiclesia Limited, 665-3336.
I.A.N TT offers over 25 years of experience, are retinal specialist and the latest cutting-edge equipment. We handle diagnostic and surgical needs for retinal, cataract, glaucoma, pediatric and diabetic eye care. Also glasses. We provide it all under one roof. Our head office is located seconds off the Freeport flyover. Branches also in North, South and Tobago. Call 349 eyes for more information. Payment plans are available. I.A.N TT, taking eye care into the future.
Flamboyant Cuisine will be opening our new location at Freeport Exit, left of the police station, on Friday 19th December from 5:45 a.m. Enjoy the same delicious Indian and Creole dishes you crave, now more affordable extended hours every Friday and Saturday. Flamboyant Cuisine in Monroe Road in Freeport.
To our dedicated audience and millions worldwide, with just $5 you can support our operations and be part of the important work that we do every day. Contribute while you're watching. It's fast and easy. Send your support via PayPal to oneian.alleyne@gmail.com or to our First Citizens account. For our international supporters, SWIFT code provided for smooth, secure transfers. Thank you for standing with us.
Struggling with blood sugar swings, high blood pressure, or stiff joints? Take control with I.A.N Nutrition's powerful wellness trio. Berberine Plus supports healthy blood sugar. Blood pressure support helps keep your pressure in check. And Joint Aid keeps your joints moving so you can stay active every day. Don't wait. Choose A.N Nutrition for trusted, effective solutions. Available at Pennywise and leading pharmacies nationwide. Feel better, move better, live better with A.N Nutrition.
Thinking of giving your home that modern finish? Then visit ABC Bar Doors and Windows. We are the largest supplier of hardwood finishing goods. Get kitchen and pool tiles, faucets, doors, windows, sinks, and so much more. Come in or give us a call. ABC Bar Doors and Windows, always a better choice.
VJ's Small Engine Repairs and Agro Supplies Limited, located at number 102 Rochard Douglas Road in Barrackpore. We carry a wide variety of agricultural pesticides and insecticides. Also available are brush cutters, pressure washers, water pumps, and much more. Call us, come in, or just visit us on Facebook for great deals today.
Introducing CTS College's Early Learners Academy, our physical school with a nursery, daycare, and preschool. With qualified and experienced staff, modern classrooms, and the latest teaching methods and technology, your child would get the personal care and education they deserve. Activities include potty training, storytelling, phonics, craft, academics, and field trips. Enroll your child today at CTS College's Early Learners Academy.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
So, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, they had a press conference, and Joint Chief of Staff General Dan Kane, he visited Trinidad just a couple of weeks ago, addressed the media alongside Trump, and he provided information how the extraction was done with respect to taking Maduro and his wife out of Caracas. And this is what he had to say.
The President of the United States, and in support of a request from the Department of Justice, as the President said, the United States military conducted an apprehension mission in Caracas, Venezuela, to bring to justice two indicted persons, Nicolas and Cecilia Maduro. This operation, known as Operation Absolute Resolve, was discreet, precise, and conducted during the darkest hours of January 2nd, and was the culmination of months of planning and rehearsal, an operation that, frankly, only the United States military could undertake. What I'd like to do this morning is talk to you through some of the preparation and the details without compromising any of our tactics, techniques, and procedures.
Ladies and gentlemen, we carried that entire press conference live on all the I.A.N. platforms, and just would like you to know, so you could go back to the press conference on Saturday. This was at 1, I believe it was at 1 o'clock. It started a bit late. In fact, it started after 12, sorry. So you could go back and look at the entire press conference. Also, ladies and gentlemen, protecting Nicolas Maduro were killed during the Trump later stated that the United States is seeking total access to Venezuela from acting President Delcy Rodriguez, and confirmed that at least 32 Cuban bodyguards protecting Nicolas Maduro were killed during the U.S. military operation in Caracas on January the 3rd.
2 weeks. What do you need from Delcy Rodriguez? You've threatened Delcy.
Total access. We need total access. We need access to the oil and to other things in their country that allow us to rebuild their country.
What other things?
A lot of things. Roads that aren't built, bridges that are falling down. Yeah, bridges that are falling down, nobody can go anywhere. A lot of Cubans were killed yesterday, you know that. A lot of Cubans were killed.
You know how many?
The bodyguards. No, they're looking, but there was a lot of death on the other side. No death on our side, but there was a lot of death on the other side, unfortunately. But a lot of Cubans were killed yesterday.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, just going back to what the Joint Chief of Staff General Dan Kane said, that it took at least 3 months preparation. And it teaches you something there, that you must plan before you go after your target. You must plan properly. And that is something that we lack here, going after the criminal elements. There are so many people every day brandishing firearms. People are being killed. There are gangs, all different numbers from 1 to 10. There are different persons who have said they are gang 1, 2, 3, whatever. And it goes on. And these people are allowed to roam our streets. We cannot walk at night. This one, if you're in this part of a community, you cannot go over to the other side. And if you should go, you will be killed. And to an extent that gangs have taken over our community. And the government of the day, ladies and gentlemen, must be serious to go after these people. It must be serious, and it takes planning. But this is in the scheme of things, this is a 2x4 place. And everybody know where the gangs are. We are on an island. It's not like in Venezuela where you're dealing with over 30-something million people. This is 1.4, and still so many murders and whatnot. And we need to go after them. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, Venezuela has the right to peace. Delcy Rodriguez appeals for diplomacy and dialogue after initial defense. Okay? Venezuela has issued a renewed appeal for peace, dialogue, and international cooperation as acting president Delcy Rodriguez addressed the global community and the United States escalating political tension with Washington. In a statement released on Monday, Rodriguez reaffirmed Venezuela's commitment to peace and peaceful coexistence, declaring that the country seeks to live free from external threats and grounded in mutual respect among nations. Okay. And just to let you know, the Prime Minister of the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago stated clearly there is no crisis in TNT. Prime Minister says citizens unaffected by Venezuela turmoil. Anything else is manufactured. Prime Minister Kamala Prasad has reassured citizens that Trinidad and Tobago remains unaffected by recent development in Venezuela, calling claims of national crisis manufactured and emphasizing life in the country continues normally. That was so true. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Trinidad and Tobago reaffirms commitment to constructive relations with Venezuela as UN Secretary Council emergency meeting following U.S. attack.
Representative of Trinidad and Tobago.
Thank you, Mr. President. The delegation of Trinidad and Tobago thanks the Security Council for convening this urgent meeting following the recent developments in the Bolivarian Republic of Venezuela. My delegation addresses this council today as a Caribbean nation, a neighbor of Venezuela, and a long-standing advocate for peaceful coexistence and the rule of law. The government of Trinidad and Tobago has taken note of the military operations undertaken by the United States in Venezuela. We remain committed to cooperative efforts led by the United States to disrupt and dismantle networks.
Also, as we continue, all those things are posted on I.A.N. network, on Facebook, and I.A.N. network on YouTube. Also, Foreign Affairs Minister insists that Trinidad and Tobago standing firm on stability as Venezuela crisis deepens. Foreign Affairs Minister Sean Sober says the government is standing by its cautious and consistent approach to the political crisis in Venezuela, with its focus firmly on stability and democracy.
As it pertains to the people of Venezuela, we've always stood on the side of the people of Venezuela. We stand on the side of a safe, secure, transparent, democratic transition. The Prime Minister has always been extremely diplomatic in terms of her use of language as it pertains to the evolving position in Venezuela, and will continue to do so. We support the people of Venezuela, and we support a safe, transparent, democratic transition.
Who do you recognize as the head of Venezuela right now?
As it pertains to that particular question, I really don't think it arises. What arises is in terms of the transition. The questions that are being asked and the information that we are providing here this morning, we have to be extremely careful in terms of what we say. We need to be very sensitive and alive to the situation as it evolves, and based upon what is being asked, we'll provide the response that we think are tethered to that careful process.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, the murder toll for 2026 stands at 5 for the year thus far. There have been 5 murders for the month of January already. 5 of the murders for January took place in the following areas: 2 in Laventille, 1 in Valencia, 1 in Palo Seco, and 1 in Port of Spain. A total of 1 double murder was recorded, and 1 in the Port of Spain division. Out of the 5 murders recorded for the year thus far, 1 female was among the victims. The country recorded its first double murder for the year 2026 after 2 friends were gunned down in hard-to-reach Laventille Road terrain. The duo was shot dead in a remote and difficult-to-access area along Zion Road, Thunderhill Circular, Susu Lands, Laventille, San Juan on Friday, the 2nd of January. This is the first double murder. The victim has been identified as Zimba Charles and 37-year-old Akil Miguel Edwards. Preliminary reports indicate that both men sustained multiple gunshot wounds dead before 6 p.m. Edwards was found outside with Charles, while Charles was discovered inside a small clay bricks tucked away in a rugged hillside terrain. Officers of Northeastern Division Task Force responded and discovered the victim shot to death. They were later accompanied by officers of the San Juan Police Station and Region 2 Homicide. I believe somebody spoke to I.A.N. network officials. Go ahead.
Last child. And maybe they might have seen he a little spoiled, but your last child always, will be a little spoiled. Yeah. What else I could say? He was a good child. Only make a little stupid mistake. But he wasn't bad. He wasn't a bad child. He ain't thieving nothing from nobody. When I came home Friday night, I reach up here about after 8. The first thing I just do is go downstairs to see if Akil inside. And when I go downstairs, the lock was on the door. He was not there. So I know where he is. He up the hill. So I opened my door, went inside, fix up myself, change my clothes, and I knock out. My neighbor were living quite down there, on the other little corner down there. He said he come here and he was knocking on my door, knocking on the thing, and I didn't hear nothing. I hear nothing. I hear no gunshot. I hear nothing. I'm glad because nothing because I'd go up. I was going up in the bush. I go to call Amin and I'd go up in the bush. But so happened the morning when Marika called me and tell me, and I get up, throw a whole thing on me, and I went by Amin. And I tell Amin what happened. I say, boy, something started happening. He asked me what happened to me, what happened to me. I say, well, boy, I get some sad news. They kill Akil and Zimba. They killed the both of them in the house. So you want to come and go up there with me? And I say, yes, let me go one time. I get a little call back from my daughter, and she tell me I'm not to go up now. She come in. And when she come, we went up. All I saw is a white chair where he was sitting down on, and blood on the ground, and my slippers that he always take him other things and put it in his foot. He don't want to know whatever. I put it in his foot. He didn't care. I always tell him leave it or what. Yeah. And you wouldn't believe. Christmas Eve day, I end up in town. I say, let me go and buy something. For him to put in his foot. I say, let me buy something for Akil to put in his foot. Because I don't like how Akil walking with his dragging his dirty slippers in his foot. I buy clothes, all kind of things for this boy. Oh, God. I don't know why they had to kill the boy, all of them. Even the boy was a good boy too, and nothing. He didn't do nobody nothing. They didn't do nobody nothing. Why they had to do that? They shouldn't do that. Why they had to kill them? Oh, God. I sleep whole night last night. I could tell you I sleep, I will sleep. But I get up 5 o'clock this morning, and I was praying. I pray. I was praying. I said, let me pray. I'm praying for everybody.
The Ian Allen Show will be right back.
Unbeatable deals, unbeatable experience. More savings, more smiles. Shop smart, save more at SNS. Quality you trust, prices you love. At S&S Supermarket, we make every trip rewarding. From unbeatable promotion to top-tier customer service, we bring you the best deals with an endless variety and effortless shopping.
Indulge in timeless elegance at S&A Exclusive, your destination for authentic fragrances and designer watches, handbags, wallets, and accessories. Luxury brands like Michael Kors, Coach, Movado, Armani Exchange, Kate Spade, and more. Visit us on Daybay Main Road, our website, TikTok, Facebook, and Instagram.
Looking to complete your home? Be sure to check out Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited. We offer modern and affordable furnishings for any household. We carry all major brands of refrigerators, stoves, washers, dryers, and more. Check out our Blaupunkt line of German stainless steel look of chest freezers. Remember, we also carry a wide range of stylish and cost-effective furniture in our very own Relax King brand. Visit our showroom at 99 Calcutta Road, Freeport for the best prices. Contact 232-5170. Ramesh & Sons Home Furnishing Limited, fulfilling all your household needs.
Steffi's Pharmacy, we're always here. Open every day from 6 a.m. to 8 p.m. because your health never takes a day off. From prescriptions to groceries, cosmetics, and baby care, Steffi's Pharmacy is the heart of the community. Find us on Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp, and Google Maps. Easy to find, impossible to forget.
Introducing Taj at Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the New Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj at Diamond to redefine.
Welcome back to the I.A.N Show.
For everybody, God, come down on these people and let them stop killing one another. Why all you killing all your own brother? Why all you doing that? It's time to stop these things. It's not nice. Why all you doing that? All you killing out a nation? Why it is all you keep on doing this thing? It's time to stop. But God be the glory. God be the glory. It have a God. God is there. He will take charge. He taking charge. God always there. He is taking charge of everything what's going on here.
Akil Miguel Edwards was my brother.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, he got his innocent dead because of a war people are afraid to talk about in Laventille Road. Those were the anguished words of Marika Edwards, Manswell's sister, 37-year Akil Miguel Edwards. So those were the words of the sister and relatives of the deceased that you heard a while ago. Also, ladies and gentlemen, woman killed, PA taxi injured in Valencia shooting, dies outside police station. You have to see this clip and where exactly this happened. One woman is dead, another person injured following a shooting incident in Valencia on Saturday night, January 3rd. The deceased has been identified as 52-year-old Nancy Almorales. Reports indicate that sometime after 11 p.m., Almorales and PA taxi driver Kevin Charles were inside a white Nissan AD Wingwood operated as a PA taxi. As the vehicle was proceeding out of Clarence Trace along the Valencia Old Road, it came under fire from unknown assailants. Charles managed to drive to the Valencia police post where he alerted officers to the attack. However, Al Morales succumbed to her injuries. This is so sad, so sad. So nobody knows why and who would want to kill them. But if you have any information, so he drove right in front of the police station. We don't know why anybody would want to shoot this woman, Nancy Al Morales. She's 52 years old and she's dead now. We don't know. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, autopsy revealed abducted fire officer Bruce Lazama was beaten and strangled to death. One suspect is in custody. I just had to tell you that. Remember, the autopsy has revealed that serving fire officer Bruce Lazama died after being beaten and strangled, providing new clarity into the circumstances surrounding his death. Lazama's body was discovered along the Blantyre Road in Arima on Tuesday, December 30th, 2025. A short distance from his home, police and other emergency responders were dispatched to the scene where investigations were launched. Remember, he was taken from his home by two men on... So let me get the date he was taken. The 27th of December. Remember, we had visited his home. What he did, he recently installed cameras after being the victim of these home invasions. And as you can see, well, he has cameras here, he has there. I find it very strange now that two men will come and pick him up in the night, bundle him, they tie him up and whatnot, and throw him in a car, and that's it. In his own silver Tida, and they found the car abandoned. If you have information, get in contact with us, please. I am begging you, get in contact with us. It's very, very, very sad. Nobody knew he was missing. Also, ladies and gentlemen, heartbreaking loss. PM, school, mourn teen drowned at Clifton Hill Beach. Prime Minister Kamla Persad-Bissessar expressed profound grief for the death of 18-year-old Emmanuel Williams, who tragically drowned at Clifton Hill Beach on Saturday, January 2nd. My deepest and most heartfelt condolences to the family, friend, and loved ones of young Emmanuel Williams. The Prime Minister wrote on a Facebook page on Sunday, January 4th, "This is a heartbreaking loss, and my thoughts are with all who are grieving. May he rest in eternal peace." William, a former student of Point 14 East Secondary School, went to the beach with friends in the early afternoon while diving off a rock. He got into difficulties. My God. I mean, I heard the audio in this. This is a photograph of Emmanuel Williams. So sad. So sad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, there was a suspected fatal accident along Saddle Road in Marval early on Friday, January 2nd, 2026. Also, ladies and gentlemen, two men found dead in separate incidents in Manzanilla. Police probe initiated. Police investigated of two men whose body were discovered in separate incidents within the Manzanilla Police District on Friday, January 22nd, 2026. In the first incident, the body of 39-year-old Nigel Salick was found unresponsive inside a bedroom at a residence along Eastern Main Road, Manzanilla, around 5:20 p.m. The room was reportedly locked and the body was later observed on a bed with blood-like substance present. A district medical officer examined the body, and in a separate incident later that evening, the partially decomposed body of 57-year-old Lauriston Thomas was discovered inside an apartment in San Chiquito around 7:33. I need a picture of Lauriston Thomas, of 57. I don't have a photograph of him. The body was found on the floor in the bathroom area of the apartment. A district medical officer also pronounced him dead at the scene. In both cases, no visible marks of violence were observed. The scene was processed by crime scene investigators, and the body was removed to Sandy Grande mortuary pending post-mortem examination, scheduled for the 5th, 2026 at the Eric William Medical Science Complex. Investigation in both deaths are being led by Corporal Joseph. Also, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we'll continue.
The I.A.N Show will be right back.
Dear viewers, be reminded that we go live on multiple platforms. If our YouTube is down, you have other options. You can view us live on Facebook on the Ian Allen Network or live from our website at ianalleyne.org.
This school term, Persad's The Food King is here to help you make everyday living more affordable. With back-to-school deals on Cook's Made Quick Oats, 226 grams, 4 packs now 20. Muttux Peanut Butter, 250 grams, 2 tubs now 20. Golden Brand Margarine, 225 grams, 3 sticks 20. Guiltless Yum Yogurt, 4 tubs 20. Rosemont Chicken Vienna Sausages, 4 tins 20. Baslam Mac and Cheese, 3 packs 20. Catelli Tomato Ketchup, 750 ml, 3 packs 20. Sierra Chicken Frank, 340 grams, 3 packs for 20. Plus, more family essentials on Aqua Water, 24 by 330 ml, 5 cases, $90. Dutch potato, 5 pounds, now $10. Swiss macaroni, spaghetti and pasta cards, 4 packs, now 20. Fruit Cool Kids, 2 cases, $95. Habibi soybean oil, 1 liter, 2 for $29.99. 10 gala apples, now $20. Banana, 3 pounds, 20. Creamery ice cream, 2 gallons, $99. Deals end January 11 or while stocks last.
Quality value, that's our way. The real Persads, we're here to stay. The Food King Persads.
Introducing Taj at Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the new Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj at Diamond redefines what modern
Neo Eyewear Limited, a leader in the eyewear business with complete glasses which include frame, lens, and eye test for only $395. We have one of the largest selections of frames and brands for you to choose from, such as Gucci, Tom Ford, Balenciaga, St. Laurent, and even the Ray-Ban Meta glasses. Conveniently open from Sunday to Sunday from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. So visit us at 91D Main Road, Montrose Mall, or M6 Plaza, Endeavour.
Passage to Asia, ultra premium all-inclusive. St. Andrews Golf Club Car Park, Mocha Marabal. Sunday, 1st February 2026 from 4 p.m. On stage, we are bringing to you Nyla Blackman, Raymond Ramnarine, and Dylan Adan. The Camtasia with the All-Stars Band featuring Viking Ding Dong, College Boy Jassy, and Anika Berry. Unlimited drinks, over 40 dishes to tantalize your taste buds. Get your tickets online at Island E-Tickets, all regular outlets, or call 742-4309 or 685-8697.
At St. Bernard's Funeral Home, we're with you every step of the way. From the first call to final rites, our internationally licensed staff is there to guide and support, even making arrangements from the comfort of your own home. There are no affiliate branches, just our family serving yours for over 35 years. Need support? Call us at 769-3248 or 309-9108. St. Bernard's Funeral Home, where funerals aren't just personal, but meaningful.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, police hunt man after ex-girlfriend set ablaze in Laramie early on Sunday. Police are searching for a 40-year-old Barrackport man accused of breaking into his ex-girlfriend home in Laramie and setting her on fire. Do we have a picture of the suspect? We need to get one. Could the family of the woman get in contact with us? Try to get a picture for me, please, so we could post it up and find him. The victim, 38-year-old, suffered second-degree burns to her face, back, breast, and was hospitalized with burns covering about 22.5% of her body. According to police, the woman secured her home and went to bed around 9 p.m. on Saturday. However, at around 1:45, she was awoken by a banging and saw her ex-boyfriend forcing open the front door. The man dozed her with a punching rum, ignited a lighter. The woman ran into her bedroom and fell onto the bed, after which the suspect extinguished the flame and fled through the broken door. The victim sought help from a neighbor who contacted the police. The woman was rushed to San Fernando Hospital. That is craziness. And that is why it's a wake-up call. Some of you, ladies and gentlemen, who might have men out there, some women out there who might have psycho man, the Naris and them. Yeah. Psycho man who coming in your house and playing, they want to talk 1:45, 2:45 in the morning. Run them and call the police because you do not know you have broken it off with them and they do not know the tendencies of these individuals. Look how this girl secured her place, and lo and behold, her boyfriend came with her ex-man came with punching and threw it on her and set her ablaze. I tell you, this thing called love is a very serious thing. Not everybody can handle that pace. Not everybody. And when you see some of these men coming by your work and thing, I want to start here. Don't say, well, let this one talk to them. Let that. It reminds me of a young girl living in San Juan. I had to go by her house when the man from Beatam come down by her work, fired shots at the family house, tried to kill her, all kind of bacchanal thing. Sometimes it has no more talk. Bring the police, stick out our interim order. You have to do that to safeguard yourself. And sometimes when it goes into this direction, at what we are seeing here, it compromises the safety of the mother and the father and other children in the house if she's living with family members. Because a deranged man, hell hath no fury for a man who get locked off and is roaming, hell hath no fury. He'll do anything. It's like a wounded dog on the side of the road. He will bite his owner. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, breaking at a home in Port of Spain, South MP, Keith, Scotland. Break in at home of Port of Spain, South MP, Keith, Scotland. Thousands in cash stolen, valuables stolen. Police are investigating the housebreaking and larceny incident at the Ocean Park Carnage home of Port of Spain, South Member of Parliament and attorney at law, Keith, Scotland Senior Counsel. According to a police report, the incident occurred sometime between midnight on Sunday, December 28, 2025, and the early hours of Saturday, January 3, 2026. Scotland reported that he secured all doors and windows of his residence around 11 a.m. before leaving his family home. When he returned at approximately 3:10 on January 3rd, he discovered signs of a break-in. Checks revealed that the kitchen window on the northern side of the second floor had been broken open. Further examination showed several rooms ransacked with cash and other valuables missing. Officers, that is a very, very sad thing. That's terrible. That's really, really terrible. Because somebody enters your home and you're not there, sometimes you don't even want to live there anymore. And they steal all your personal items and things of, things that has a lot of sentimental value, gold chain, watch, and, it's terrible. It's really, really terrible. Also, I don't know if he has cameras, so I'll have to give him a call. Armed robbery at Laventil Bar. Patrons walk in during brazen hold-up. A robbery is reported at a bar along De Leon Street in Laventil, opposite Angostura Company Limited on Friday, January 2nd, 2026. Reports indicated that while the robbery was in progress, two unsuspecting patrons entered the establishment. The individual were not harmed during the incident. Police have launched an investigation. So normal robbery going on. This man, he had walking. Okay. And who's this guy? That is the suspect. I put up his face. That's the armed suspect. Yeah, anybody knows him and tell me where we could find him? Look, people come up in our bar, them and all that drama going on, and I watch. Look, he not realize, watch. He just walk out normal. Watch him. So he and his partner come, he pull out a gun. Put up his picture, let me see it. Put up his picture. Somebody from the zone. This is the Leon Street in Laventil. Also, ladies and gentlemen, elderly man hospitalized after chopping during Toko home invasion. There's a lot of home invasion on that side, boy. 65-year-old man is in stable condition after being attacked and chopped during a home invasion at his residence in Toko early Sunday morning. According to police, the incident occurred around 6:10 p.m. at a house along Paria Main Road, San Souci. The man reportedly saw 3 bandits climbing through an open window and attempted to confront them. He was overpowered. He was overpowered during the struggle and sustained chop injuries to his hand and feet. Really, really sad. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, armed robbery at Enterprise Supermarket. 2 men steal 1,000, assault female worker before fleeing on bicycle. A female employee was assaulted and robbed during a mid-morning hold-up at China Rose Supermarket on the Southern Main Road, Enterprise Chaguanas, on Sunday, January 4th. According to reports, around 11:50, 2 male suspects approached the victim at her workplace. One of the men armed with a firearm and announced a robbery. Also, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue, Housing Minister issued stern warning against squatting in AGC, and we have seen it all in Oasis. There are a lot of people doing that. A lot of people breaking into these houses that are not occupied but are locked by AGC. If you know anybody doing that right now, get in contact with us. Go to our website, ianalleyne.org. No username, no password. In fact, MP David Lee, the Minister of Housing, sent out a stern warning in a press conference on Sunday. Go ahead.
There's a host of different issues of people occupying homes illegally on HGC sites. So different issues that transpired of why people would occupy those homes for one reason or the other. But I want to put it on the record here this morning that individuals who illegally occupy HGC homes will be removed if they occupy those homes by breaking into those homes and taking occupancy. That is a no-no for under this government. We will not allow that lawlessness. I know in the last 7 days...
Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we take that break, HGC Chairman Feroz Khan has revealed that HGC owes 600 million mismanaged under the former PNM government. Go ahead.
HGC finds itself in a very difficult situation where we have bills owed to suppliers and contractors in excess of 600 million, that we have a deficit in the employees' pension fund in excess of 300 million, and an amount owed to the banks in excess of our approved overdraft limits of about 100 million. We also have a bill approximately in receivables that are very questionable. How did we get here? This situation...
The I.A.N. Allen Show will be right back.
At the TV Center, we do it all. TV repairs, professional mounting, safe transport, and delivery. Coming soon, our TV screen cleaning spray, now open for pre-orders. Don't miss your chance to win a 98-inch TCL TV in our giveaway. The TV Center, your screen, our expertise.
Attention public servants and savvy investors. Your opportunity to own land has arrived. Corsica Estates is now offering prime residential lots in Grand Couva. With Scotiabank financing available, approvals are faster and more convenient than ever. Enjoy modern, Miami-inspired living in a growing community with lots starting from just $250,000. Easy approval process, flexible financing options, and a smart investment for your future. Take the next step today. Call now and secure your lot at Corsica Estates.
Ramlal's Poultry offers you fresh, quality poultry you can trust. With 3 convenient locations, freshness and value are always close by. At Ramlal's Poultry, enjoy fresh local chickens and ducks cleanly prepared and expertly cut to suit your needs. With ongoing specials and discounts that help you save daily, visit Ramlal's Poultry at Southern Main Road, Enterprise Chaguanas, Lendor Village, and Main Road Capero. Call or WhatsApp 343-8149 to place your order today. Ramlal's Poultry, 50 plus years of trusted quality, great value, and friendly service.
Introducing Taj at Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the new Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj at Diamond redefines
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, it's sad. I'm sure on Friday, you all saw the program with the 10-month-old baby, and I'm showing it to you here. Parental guidance is strongly advised. I can only take it up where the child came to the pool. But there's a place in Digger Martin where a child was left home. And as it starts, it shows this you. Did it show you the child? Okay, it shows the child on the side of the house creeping all over. And nobody's watching, but I will tell you why nobody's watching. The mother and father went upstairs. They went upstairs, but I have sad news for you today. Really, really sad news. Look at this child. And there's this pool. But do you know, ladies and gentlemen, you watching this child, and this is a wake-up call that you have to make sure, and watch these children. Watch these children, because this is a bigger picture today, ladies and gentlemen, and it is sad, but I will tell you where it is worse than what you are seeing here today. I will bring the news to you where it's worse than this. So the mother and father, they were upstairs. I don't know, but just to let you know that the grandmother has a foot problem. So which means to say her right foot from her instep was amputated. So she walks on the ball of her heel. She moves around the ball of her heel, because she had a lot of problem with circulation in her foot and whatnot. And she was inside. And as you can see, the child playing by herself. Nobody's there. Because remember, the mother's frail. She's a sickly woman. She's just 50. The grandmother is there. Watch. I'm showing this to you. Why I'm showing this to you? I'm showing you, and where's the parents? This went on for about 15 minutes, yeah? 15 minutes when that child went to that pool. Nobody came. Nobody watched. And the door was wide open. Watch the door wide open. Wide open. How could a woman who amputated, who instep was amputated, because they blame the grandmother, they blame the grandmother. They blame the grandmother and say the grandmother is the fault. And I will tell you what the grandmother did. They blame the grandmother. That it is alleged that persons threatened the grandmother. They threatened the grandmother. Look at the little child. She's walking back to the pool now. Watch. Sorry, she's creeping back to the pool. But this is sad and this is terrible for those of you who have pool. Yeah, go ahead. And this is how the child drowned in the pool. Wow, unbelievable. And children love water, yeah? Children love water. Children love water. When all that happened, ladies and gentlemen, even the grandmother came out. The grandmother came out, watch. Look. The mother came out first. The mother looking. What's your mother looking? You didn't see this before, yeah? What's your mother looking? What's your mother? The mother, they can't find the child because she and the husband was upstairs. Look, the grandmother come out now. Watch how the grandmother come out. So who you blaming? This lady could hardly even walk. Watch. Her instep is amputated. Right? They blamed that woman and said that she's responsible for the death of the child. I can't understand how a woman who instep from her instep is amputated. Terrible. And she's looking for the little baby. Nobody knows. After 15 minutes, ladies and gentlemen, after 15 minutes in that pool, because I want to give the police the actual footage. We'll give them the actual footage. Because something has to come out of this. After 15 minutes, we had to shorten the video, but after 15 minutes, the child in that pool, look, the grandmother, she's watching, but how much she can do? She could hardly walk. This woman could hardly walk. So she's watching like everybody else. But you can see where the mother going back inside. And all that time between the grandmother coming out and the mother coming out, I can tell you tomorrow how much minutes. The whole video is 60 minutes, you know. The whole video, 16 minutes, you know. 16 minutes. And look after when the door is closed. I'm just showing you. And they blame the grandmother. The grandmother is responsible. The grandmother is responsible, ladies and gentlemen. They blame the poor lady. The lady left the home. Look, the father coming out. Come back to me. All right? And this is the photograph of the grandmother here. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, this is the photograph. This is the photograph of the grandmother and the child. Do you know the grandmother has been identified as Deera Seepersad? Deera Seepersad, ladies and gentlemen. But this is a more recent photograph of her. This was sent to us anonymously. We don't know who by our website, in our website. Do you know, ladies and gentlemen, they blame that grandmother. How could you blame a woman who instep is amputated? Do you know she committed suicide? Anybody know she committed suicide yesterday? Yeah, she ingested a poisonous substance and she died early this morning. The grandmother that you see walking there, look at the video, the grandmother that you see coming out there, she was being blamed. I can imagine the pressure that woman went through because her husband, Deera Seepersad, her husband, I.A.N. Seepersad, was shot dead in a home invasion many years ago. Many years ago. They imagine this woman, they blame that woman that she got so depressed and she went to, it is alleged she went to her sister's, her daughter home in Penal. Well, her home. And she ingested a poisonous substance and she died. Just imagine that. I don't know if some people might be happy. I don't know. I can't say some people might be happy. I can't say some people might be sad. But it's a very serious thing. When we come back, I will show you something.
The I.A.N. Show will be right back.
At the TV Center, we do it all. TV repairs, professional mounting, safe transport, and delivery. Coming soon, our TV screen cleaning spray, now open for pre-orders. Don't miss your chance to win a 98-inch TCL TV in our giveaway. The TV Center, your screen, our expertise.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Innovate your space with Felicity Furniture and Appliances. Our pieces are of top quality, stylish and affordable. Dining and patio sets, sofas, wardrobes, freezers, beds, stoves and more. Visit our showroom at Lot 10B Pier Road, Felicity Chaguanas. Quality you can trust, style you love.
At Adams Optical, we care for your vision with everything from stylish frames, contact lenses and sunglasses, starting at just $595, to advanced eye care services. We also diagnose and manage conditions like glaucoma and cataracts with our in-house ophthalmologist. Additional services include OCT, VFT, and cataract surgeries. Visit us at San Fernando, Chaguanas, or Rio Claro.
Introducing Taj Diamond, the rising crown of Georgetown. Set along the new Heroes Highway and the freshly completed Busby Dam Road, Taj Diamond to redefine.
Welcome back to the Ian Allen Show.
It is so sad the grandmother committed suicide. Everybody blamed the grandmother. We could blame the grandmother. If you look back at the original footage, if I have the original footage, do you know how long that child remained in that pool? Do you know how long? It's a 16 minutes from start to end. From the start of the incident to the end. Look at the grandmother coming out, looking for the child. This woman, half from her heel, her right foot gone because of circulation. They cut her, amputated because she walks on the ball of her heel. And she was so depressed. They blame her. They blame her. I can't tell you who, but they blame her. People blame her. They blame her because she wasn't watching the child. And she's the cause of the child and this and that. And that woman got so depressed. Her husband, in fact, that same grandmother, her husband, Alya Seepersad, a used car businessman who owned A&D Wrecking Service and used car parts, was shot dead in the kitchen of his home on Tuesday, the 14th of October, 2008. Somebody said I was on the scene, but that was since in Win. It had to be Win TV Times. Until I was around for so long. And he died, and just to let you know, it's sad to let you know that the grandmother committed suicide. And I spoke to her relative. Today. I had to blow his face because, as they indicated, we don't want that bacchanal. But somebody came out and they said exactly what happened. Go ahead. Explain to me about this situation where this woman consuming this substance over the weekend.
That happened Saturday around 11:30.
11:30. But what we heard is that after the incident that claimed the life of the little baby, that she was pressured and she was threatened, and she asked her daughter to pick her up.
No, she didn't ask that. The son, okay, so when it happened, this is with the child.
Right.
The son called his sister, obviously. Hey, you need to come up here. Now, we were home.
Right.
We went up here. He said X, Y, and Z happened to Alya. No problem. Find out what happened. But we left there about 11 o'clock in the night.
Right.
Where he was there. But he say, here we go. You better carry home, mommy, because he's not in a sound frame of mind. Carry home, mommy. Now, the individual, which is my mother-in-law, not stable. She had a stroke in 21.
She has something on her foot.
She got a stroke in 21.
Right.
She got sepsis in 23, early 23.
Oh my.
And she started to suffer with circulation.
Yeah.
And she got gangrene and all her toes got cut off. So she just has the ball of the heel that she walks with.
Oh.
Right? So sometimes she would walk with a stick based on how she feels. How weak she is, she would walk with a stick. Sometimes not. Now that night, even the uncle from England say it's best to take Deera back home with us. Which is no problem because we share looking after her. A kind of 3-day, 4-day intermittent, we would share. Looking after her. So my wife and I did take her home, and I was in where I live. She keeps saying repetitively, I am not responsible for Alya's death.
Yeah, because
she would say it in layman too.
Yeah.
And no, I didn't kill nobody, I didn't kill nobody, I didn't kill nobody.
Yeah, but she was, from what we heard, they blow the woman.
Well, I wasn't there.
Yeah,
I
right,
only went, my daughter was in the pan yard.
Yeah.
My daughter was in the pan yard, she plays the pan.
Right.
We was not around. We get the call. We get the call after.
Yeah.
Right? So is she niece at the end of the day. She went and this is what happened. When we were there, I didn't see any sort of
hostility.
No, I didn't see no sort of hostility. Right? After that, again, coming in the car, she keeps saying, Adish, I didn't do Alya nothing, you know. I am not responsible for Alya, Adish. Again, in her words, she would say it, you know. A 55-year-old, a little bit of slurred speech, she would talk like that.
Yeah.
But when
she have 55 years?
55 years. Look older, right? Sickness. Yesterday that happened. Yesterday around lunch.
Around lunch, and what happened?
My wife and I was in the kitchen. We have two kitchens. We have one outside, one inside. So we was outside preparing lunch as a normal Sunday. And my daughter was bathing in our pool. We have a pool also. But our pool secured and whatever. She's 8 years old. When she came out of the pool, we had her by the hose, shampooing she gave and whatever. Outside. Everything took place outside. My daughter used to see her, Mama, what you now drink?
Oh God.
So when I hear that, I stopped what I was doing and I went to my mother-in-law immediately. Ma, what does do? Well, Adish, I'm fed up of people saying I am responsible for Deera, for Alya's death, and I can now drink this poison.
Oh, good.
Now she was, how to say, very much alert even when I called EHS. I did call, I had to do what I had to do. Immediately. You could see the time on my phone, what time I called. And they came in 10 minutes. I mean, it's just the area they're coming from. And she was very much alert even going in the ambulance. She didn't froth, she didn't vomit or anything of that sort. Because when she reached there, we went and meet them probably 10 minutes after. We followed the ambulance basically, but they would go faster. Up until 7 o'clock last night, she wasn't given a bed, but they did tell us, here's what, when she do get a bed, they will contact us. I see 9 o'clock, I didn't get a call, I called them. They say, yes, she was now given a bed in teaching hospital, wherever the case may be. I say, am I allowed to bring anything? They say, yes, you want to bring anything, go ahead and bring. We carry up sheet, pillow, whatever. Basic necessities because we would have gone this morning to sort you out a little more better. 4 o'clock this morning, they call and say, she's not doing too well, and the ICU team had to be involved. 6 o'clock, they call and say she didn't make it.
Oh, God. But it, after consuming the poison, the relative of the child, the father of the wife or the mother of the child come down too, or they didn't do anything?
They didn't come, but they were constantly on calls. Hey, what's going on with mommy? You know, they show concern. Even the uncle, because they are here. Even all our relatives basically.
Yeah, but you know, going back to I know you don't want to comment too much on the baby issue.
Right.
But you're already asking, and when the world is asking, I mean, now you know this woman walking on her heels, because her toes were amputated because of circulation and being a diabetic and whatnot. You're already asking now how she could have taken care of her child, because the child was seen crawling out of the door was open, crawling out, crawling to the side of the house and coming back, you know. And it took them 15 minutes after to realize that the child was missing. The wife and your brother-in-law and his wife and the mother of the child was upstairs. And it's a part of the video where I think somebody come out in a towel. I don't know if you have that part here. Somebody came out in a towel or something like that. But it's just unfortunate. And look how this woman died.
No, we lost 2.
2, yeah, but you had 2 deaths in your family now.
No, we lost 2. No,
Deera
to do autopsy on Wednesday weekend.
Deera is the grandmother, right? Deera Seepersad.
Deera Seepersad is the grandmother.
And Deera Seepersad's husband was murdered?
Couple 16, 17 years ago, yeah.
Alya Seepersad?
Alya Seepersad, that's right.
Alya Seepersad was murdered. He was murdered in Penal. In a home invasion or something?
Yeah. Home invasion. He was shot.
He was shot, her husband. And I know that name song for real familiar, you know.
Yeah.
And sometimes, even though it was before that I already was active in the media arena, but that name song very familiar, Deera Seepersad Penal. And it's only today I found out that her husband was murdered, Alya Seepersad, 16 years ago, but it's sad. So I want to tell you thanks for coming out and talking to me. And I really hope, and I mean, that's a very sad thing. The words can't,
she daughter in a mess, that is my wife.
Yeah.
She in a total mess. I mean, it's only human nature that she mother.
Yeah, that is her mother.
Nobody would think that your mother would have done this. But
at that age.
Fingers keep pointing at you, fingers keep pointing at you.
Well, who's blaming her? The other side is blaming her.
It's not, Mama. It's just everybody you hear in that tunnel.
Yeah, but okay, everybody's saying that, but you can't leave a child, a toddler, to be looked at as a woman, a toddler who's crawling, a baby who's crawling, who's creeping, creeping, for one of a better word.
Everybody has their discretion, yeah? I don't want to comment on, no, next thing I comment and say, no, they're wrong to do that, or next thing I comment and say, yes, they're right to do it, and that are different melee.
Yeah, you want to melee again.
I good. Let me sort out my wife, let me get...
Your mother-in-law. Deera is your mother-in-law, and Deera was good to you, I trust.
Very good.
You all live in the same house that Deera, that your wife's father died in.
Yeah, same house.
In Penal.
No.
But because of the severity of this case and you're coming out your way, your face will not be shown on this interview. Just as I promised and I told you. Again, thanks for speaking to us, and it's very, very sad. And I tell your sister, tell your wife, accept my sympathy. It is sad that that woman was pressured. She was pressured. She was pressured.
Pressured by whom?
Individuals.
Yeah.
She's not crazy to drink poison. She's in her full mental faculty, despite her mobility being you know, restricted a bit. And but she was threatened. I heard she was threatened. I heard she was, you know, they really blew her out, saying that she was responsible. She should have been looking at the child, but based on I can't say, but that's what we heard. I can't say.
Okay.
Just like you, that's what I heard.
Well, I mean,
that's what I heard. Yeah. Right, and I can't give out my sources, but but it's very, very unfortunate. And now that this woman, imagine for this woman to drink a poisonous, ingest a poisonous substance, that should tell you the level of depression she went in. I am sure she would have loved that little girl. Love that little child, but she did not, but she didn't do anything. Because she can't move around. Yeah. She can't move around. The child came out and the child creeped out. The child creeped out to the side of the house, something, you know. You saw the video?
I didn't want to watch the video.
Creep all to the side of the house, come back, and then go. And I mean, I could even show the part of the child going in. That is crazy. Yeah. I mean, I have a pool also, and it's frightening that things can happen. Things can happen so fast in a swimming pool. So fast. And that's why I tell people on another note, if somebody come into, let's say my son is here, if he's here in Trinidad, and he has his friends over, let them come with the family to watch them. I'm telling you, I don't want to respond to watch nobody children in no pool. I don't want nobody to watch nobody children in no pool. That's not my responsibility now. Pool is a serious thing. Yeah, pool is a real serious thing. So I can imagine 2 deaths in the family in a matter of days, in a matter of 3 days. 3 days. Then this morning, Deera died. And accept my sympathy against her. Thank you. Imagine, that is so sad. That is so sad. That woman was so depressed. That woman, I could imagine, they blamed that woman, they blamed their grandmother, they blamed the grandmother, they blamed the grandmother. The grandmother from her instep was amputated. So she walking on the ball of her heel. Just imagine that. She loved that child. And that woman got so depressed. But everybody's got, well, you know, I don't know if any charges will be laid against anybody. I don't know. I don't know what's going to happen. But imagine there's 2 deaths now in one family. So imagine her husband was murdered in 2008, Alya Seepersad. Look at that woman walking on the ball of her heel. Watch, on the ball. On the ball of her heel. Just imagine that. But how could this woman watch her child? This is so sad. And imagine that woman committed suicide yesterday. Just imagine. No, but no, and I will tell you something. That is not their house. They're renting that house. Yeah, they're renting that house. That is not their house. They're renting that house about a couple of months now. That's a rented house. That is terrible. That I can't find words. Just imagine what this woman done. Her instep done amputated. They're already amputated. She fighting to live. And imagine, because of all the depression and the blame game and this and that, the woman had to commit suicide. What shall look at here? So sad. Look at here with the child. I wonder how everybody feels today. That is the bigger picture. I wonder how everybody feels today. How they feel today. When you look at that video, it is a wake-up call. When you look at that video, that child creeping. Watch that child creeping. To the side here. Open up the lines. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Open up the lines. I had to tell you this today. And you're going to see it on our page right now, the photos and everything. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. That is so sad. So sad. Imagine they blame the grandmother. The woman that might to drink poison just so. Because she was blamed. Everybody was upset. Even persons we spoke to said that everybody was blaming her. Or she wasn't watching the child. She had a brain aneurysm a couple of years ago. So she has a lot of medical issues. Not mental, medical challenges. She's on a medication and whatnot. I tell you, if this was the US, everybody gone down, yes? Everybody gone down. They would have, for one of a better word, extracted everybody from that home. If this was the US. I tell you, only in Trinidad this could get away now, because the US wouldn't have nothing to say about the grandmother who died, but they wouldn't make no comment on that. But you see, that way you see child walking, where the child creeping there, moving around, and nobody now, man, something had to come out of that. And you will see how the police in Trinidad they will do nothing. Nothing will come out of it. Absolutely nothing. I wait and see. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
James Edwards from Detroit, Michigan.
Hi, Michigan. What's happening?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's happening, man?
Good, great. What's happening?
All right. I just calling to just wish you, Happy New Year and everything.
Thank you, Michigan.
Your show is brilliant, okay?
Yeah, thank you. Well, as you can see, the child drunk and, the grandmother committed suicide. They blame the grandmother.
Yeah, I've seen that right now.
Her instep was amputated, so I don't know what everybody wants this woman to watch. She's a sickly woman. This is sad. Nobody.
Yeah,
okay, you're from Detroit, Michigan. Am I right?
Yes, I'm from Detroit, Michigan.
In Detroit, Michigan, everybody would have been locked up. Am I right?
Yes, we lock them up.
Oh, thank you. Okay.
Yeah, we lock them up, but we don't play here.
They don't play in the US when committed children. And imagine, even committed children committed animals. Yeah, they don't play in the US when committed children and animals. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime. But this is terrible. This is really, really terrible, and it's sad that and I want everybody to see this. This is sad. Oh, I wonder how everybody feels today. That woman got so depressed. And you heard when the person that we were interviewing said, Mama, you drink something. Mama, drink something. And she said she's fed up. She fed up everybody blaming her. How you can blame this woman? Can hardly walk. Watch. She walking on the ball of her foot. Watch. The ball of her foot, because from her instep straight down to all her toes amputated. Just imagine that. Hi, caller. Good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Crazy. This is so sad, yeah? This is so sad. This is really, really, really sad. This is really sad. What do you want this woman to do? This woman didn't even know that this child in this pool, because the sun is hot. So when the sun is hot in a pool, it has that kind of dazzling kind of effect. You could hardly see the depth of the pool. When the sun is really hot and the sun is shining in a pool, that color, diamond bright that they use, you'll realize you can hardly see the bottom of the pool. It gives you that frosted kind of look. She closes the door. We had this on Friday, you know. But I just had to bring back this and tell you what I discovered also. Watch. She don't know. She opened at the child inside because, so if the child had to come out, the child wouldn't be able to come out. So everybody looking for the child. Then I think the mother come out. Will the mother come out looking for the child? Yeah. The mother come out, the mother come out. The child in the pool, eh? Watch, the child in the pool, watch. Mother come out. Everybody looking for child, watch. Everybody looking for child. Everybody looking for child. Let's imagine that. Just imagine that. 15 minutes after, 15 minutes. 15. How much minutes again did the father, did they take to discover that child in that pool? About 15 minutes after, nobody had run around, nobody had walked up by the pool, they had walked on the side of the house. 15 minutes after. 15 minutes after, ladies and gentlemen. Watch the father now coming out. Well, somebody might be telling him the child missing or some kind of thing. Go ahead. Who's coming out there? Who's the person who reached the car? That's interesting. How long that car reach? That's irrelevant. But the gate was open. But the gate open, watch. The child could have creep out the gate and all too. Watch. All that time, watch. Gate open, watch the gate open and all too. The car just back in. And the father come out. Lord Jesus. Look somebody running, watch. Somebody watch, look other people watch. My God. That the mother in the towel? My God. So you saw it today, ladies and gentlemen. And it's sad, it's sad. Something got to come out of this. Something have to come out of this. Hi, caller, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hi.
Hi. Well, I wouldn't be able to speak to you because you have your audio up on your set. So have a good evening. I won't be able to speak to you because you have your audio on your set and I get a feedback in my ear. And I won't hear you. And I'll be looking like a clown saying hello, hello. Because when you all call the show, you need to take the audio off on your set. The operators will tell you when they are forwarding the calls to the studio. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful night. It is sad. Say a special prayer for the grandmother of that child, of Alya. And the grandmother, say a special prayer for her. Also, Deera Seepersad. May their soul rest in peace. But it's really, really sad. That is sad. You can imagine what that woman went through and being blamed. And she's walking on the heels of her foot. She just couldn't take it no more. According to the person we spoke to, she just couldn't take it no more. She just couldn't take it being blamed. What they were doing upstairs? What they were doing upstairs? Ladies and gentlemen, the rerun of this program on television is tonight, tomorrow, over the weekends. You make sure, and you make sure today is the 5th of January, the 5th. How much? Okay, happy birthday to Gail also. Gail Dipnarain Singh, happy birthday to you. Wish you all the best. Okay? Want to wish Gail, my good friend, happy birthday. So, ladies and gentlemen, again, it is sad. Have a wonderful night. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our mind. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing. It's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home. Be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and 9 million.